I'm Paul Davidescu, CEO of Tangoo, and I'm here to show you how we are transforming the way you plan your nights out. It is stressful to plan a night out. It is super stressful when it's a special night out. Now, how many of you have had a date night, or taken out a corporate client, or been from out of town and had to go somewhere and realize you're way too busy to actually plan this out for them? So what do? Well, you can't settle for the usual spots because these special occasions really demand something that's unique. It has a certain mood to it. So usually go online, scour through different blogs, go through online review sites, and then you see there's 5,000 restaurants in Vancouver and you're like, well, I gotta hope for the best and go for this one, and yeah, it should work out. Our vision is to never have guesswork and uncertainty. Basically, make you guess. You can't do that. We want you to pick the right place. And we don't want you to settle. We want you to pick a place that fits your mood. Now, our solution is a web-based platform that understands how to make your occasion special. It takes your mood, it takes your preferences, and it curates the perfectly tailored night out. It's done in under a minute. You can bet that it's curated by the right experts. And lastly, it's seamless, from payment to reservation. Now, before we jump to the product, let's talk about the market. It's a big market, and the real question here is how do we optimize and how do we disrupt a certain niche? Let me talk about that right now. For a product, it's Thursday night. Maybe you're like Ellie Reza and you're from out of town and you want to go do something fun afterwards. Maybe you remember it's that date night that you really got to do that special occasion, but you haven't had time to plan it. We are all extremely busy. We haven't even had time to think about where to go. We don't want to think of where to go. We want something done like that. And that's when the social concierge Tangoo comes into play. So we're going to pick out the 4 social occasions a date night. We pick now our moods and our preferences. So the first one we pick is, my date loves desserts. She loves Italian, and it has to be a romantic atmosphere. We also pick our price range, our number of stops. We can go with 2 locations tonight. And voila, we curate from our vetted restaurants tailored options right to your moods and preferences instantly. So you pick the option you like, you see that they're actually very close by together, you can reserve it right from your phone. And lastly, if you don't like to deal with bills, you can pre-authorize your credit card and it's done. Now, we know it's a crowded space, it's been a theme of tonight, but they're all looking at a different angle. Most of these competitors, we see the indirect competitors and potential partners as we start to release their API. It's usually you are going for an online reservation or you want to see if a restaurant is actually as good as they say they are. No one actually cuts through the noise, and usually when you use any of these other services, you already know where you're going. What if you have no idea where you're going? You need something instantly, and no one's going to spend time to scour through review sites. The only one that's even close to doing this is quintessentially, and they actually give you a personal concierge and they charge you $45,000 a year. Different market. Now, a bit about our story is we started as a service-based company, and before we wanted to build anything, we wanted to validate and have product market fit. That was very important. So the way we did it was through these curated restaurant events. We actually went around and we took groups to multiple restaurants in one night, and all they had to do was prepay before and show up and have special treatment and really get to discover restaurants. In a sense, you not have to plan anything. That was the whole thing. So we became experts through this. We got a lot of very fast feedback loops. I was on all the events, and eventually we were able to really find out what are the customers' pain points and how do we grow this from a service to a mass scale as a product. Now, we've had a lot of great partners jump on board. Some of the best restaurant groups in the entire city have started to proactively reach out to us. They want to partner with us because they see us as an alternative way of making revenue and driving traffic. That's been very valuable for them. A lot of these partners are across North America. And we've had a lot of great media exposure, and they've really helped us validate our brand, and this is something we plan to do from city to city. Now, monetization, it's mainly from the vendors, but from the end users, we've still seen some very interesting ways to monetize premium upgrades, and we are still a service-based company. That's where we've been right now, and we're planning a lot of Christmas parties, so if you haven't actually planned yours yet, please talk to us after. But of course, as we grow into our product, it's a monthly membership fee, it's a per reservation fee, and we're looking at some very interesting featured search results based off consumers' mood as we start to bring in the data. This is our rockstar team. We have worked in the industry a lot of our lives, and we've got some group from some great universities, and we're super passionate, and we're tackling this problem step by step, and we're working on a rolling raise to close $500,000. this is the first half of it to bring on top talent and scale our vision. Thanks so much for listening. Paul from Tangoo. This is my co-founder, Eli.